Welcome to Get Roaring. I'm Rory. Fancy meeting you here. It's time for, Oh goodness. Oh, goodness. It's time for a little NHL's, franchise mode action there. We're the two-time Stanley Cup champ. I didn't know if you know that. We're the two-time Stanley Cup champions. 2 times. We're going for a third. We're at the start of the season. Morning! Al, how you doing? Here's hoping we can structure our team in such a way that we can compete for another Stanley Cup. Gonna be tough. I think we got a good shot, though. Our team's pretty good. Team's pretty good. All right. Oh, that's via pro. I was playing that on my own there. That's a completely different thing. We don't talk about that. Although my character somehow made it onto the Leafs, which is pretty fantastic. So, I'm happy about that business. It's funny with being a pro, because like if you have a favorite team, then you're kind of like, yeah, I guess I'll play with anybody, and then you're just in the back of your mind, they're like, I just want to play for my favorite team. That's how that goes. Alright. I think I set the prices okay, but we didn't do our usual upgrade and maintain business. Because, you know. We gotta fix stuff. Stuff's gotta get repaired. We're gonna do that, and then we'll do a little bit of scout travel. We pretty much had the same scouts for a while. We're gonna up that, though. Because they always go up. Same with... we don't have any to put in coaching. Advertising can go down a little. Promotions can go way to the bottom. Coaching budget can go... Actually, you know what? We have our coaches for another 2 seasons, so... But the thing is if you don't push it up, then it doesn't go up, so... At least I think you have to keep putting money in them in order for them to increase. Anyway, we might need to steal some in order to do operations and so on. We'll see what we have to do. You know, repair everything. Do 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 do. We have enough? We have enough for the bathrooms? We do. Good. Okay. Good. That means... Pardon me. That means we can steal some back. I guess we can put a little back in promotions. There we go. Give everybody more bobbleheads and stuff. Good. Okay. All that's being repaired. We're good there. Set prices, I believe we already checked the tickets, so we're not, you know, gouging people. We'll do a little, we'll make it a little favorable. We want people to still believe they have value, even though we're the 2-time Stanley Cup champions. But anyway. Executive seats can be just below. Everybody gets just a little bit under. Parking. Oh my gosh. Regular parking. Well, this is like 10 years from now. It's getting pretty close as it is. I think $50 is good. Valet. Valet will go with 75. So you gotta have some benefit there. Okay. Now. Still have about 2 million cap space. Let's take a look at our lines. I think we looked at them before, but I want to see if anybody is in the minors that should be up in the... We'll take a look at our roster first. Just want to see if there's anybody in the system. I don't think so. They're all on 2 ways. We have a bunch of questions here. Team's going to be a little thinner this year just because of money and whatnot. And we still have the idea of what to do with Lundin. I think it was Nashville we were talking about. We wanted to scout a defenseman. I think it was on Nashville. Jensen. That's not what I wanted to do. Trade value. Trade value. That can't be right on Jensen, though. We'll do a complete scout on this player and see what comes up. They were a top 6 pick, so... The question is do we handle that sooner rather than later? We'll see. Let's do the preseason. Let's get up to Boston here. Third and a third for Kurashev. Probably not. 3 mil is like a bunch that I don't really want to take on. For I don't know what. Okay. Let's see what our lines look like. I was okay with that. Just scratched. Girardi, Zilkin, and Perot. That's fine. Do we have a, wait. Do we have a 7th defenseman? Was it Girardi? Center, right wing center. Okay, so one of these guys has got to go down. I guess Perot. Perot doesn't really fit. We need a 7th defenseman up. We can't really skip over that. Maybe Nordstrom was, I think, who we were looking at. We'll go with Nordstrom for now. Alright, we'll switch those two. Best AHL. Alright. Let's see how we do in the preseason. And we'll take a look at Jensen before the season starts there. So let's go right up to here. Up to the 7th of October. We already did that. Auto assign promotions, it's fine. Let's just continue. Actually, let's edit the lines a little bit because I want to try and get the people in here. We can switch out Stenberg because we kind of know what Stenberg is. For Girardi. And person for Zilkin for now. Which one of you can take a face off? Definitely Girardi. Okay, defense. Zach Jones and Barron. Those two are pretty much going to play, so I'm not going to worry myself too much. Yeah, we'll just keep going. Continue. For some reason, we're in February next year, right near the deadline. Oh, we're past the deadline now. Who knows? I really hope they fix the calendar in 2025. Oh my lord. Okay. We're just before our waivers. Let's take a look. We didn't perform well in the preseason. I'm not too worried about that. HB had a time. Alright, let's take a look at the lines. Wallstrom is an 82. He's actually fit for the third line. Well, I think this is going to happen for the moment. We'll see how Lucius does with Bolton and Weller. I don't know. Defense? I kind of want Garlock on the first line. All right. Let's see what we have in that Jensen before we go ahead with things, because if I can make some space, then maybe I can get a sniper. Because I don't know if Lucius is going to cut it. Playing 25 minutes a night, goodness. I don't feel like our complete scout was a complete scout. Did we not do that? Are we already scouting? Okay, there we go. Oh, that's or Morin? That's not who I wanted. Vincent. Okay. Two-way defender. Top four pairing. Didn't get a full read on their X factors, especially Ice Pack. Like, maybe we have to wait a bit? I don't know. Something fishy there though. Top 4 D medium. Could be not the player we were looking for, but could fit in our situation. Nemec could be interesting. Do a full scout on Nemec. Who was it that had pasta? I forget now. Imagine. Lilia. Lord. Is he happy now, though? I don't know. He might be happy on the Flyers. It wasn't Boston, was it? Did Boston still have him? They want to trade Pasta. Like, here's the question. What do they want for these two? No trades found. Okay. It's probably cap related. They probably can't. Computer can't even figure out how to put 16 million onto my roster. Okay. Well, we're gonna go into the season then. And we're gonna get about a month in and see how we're doing. Because my idea, this is my idea. We get Jensen to replace well, we trade Lundin, we get Jensen. And then we also trade for Pasta and Ekblad. And we get rid of one of our 5-6 guys and then put Jensen down into 5-6 and put Ekblad in the 3-4 and see if we can fit all that. That's kind of my idea. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I don't know what you think of that. All right. We got Quebec. Let's see how our team does against Quebec. Shootout win? Oh, what? Garlock gets injured after one game? Oh, boy. Well, I guess you're going back up. Zach Jones is a 77. How much are we paying him? 1.25? Ugh. Oh, boy. This is painful. Actually, I think we keep... Sorry, we keep these two there. We'll keep Zach Jones on the third pairing. And then we'll do... Zach Jones is a OFD. I guess we'll put Wingles on the first line for now. Does that work? Let's do Wingles up here. Alright, hold on. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay. Not gonna fuss over it too much. I do want to make sure Mel is on the first power play. That doesn't make any sense. Hold on. Weller should be in front. Days should be over here. Alright, we are going to mess with power play. Never mind. Never mind all the things I just said. Alright. Wallstrom could be on the wall. There you go. Bolton in front. We're gonna put Lucius in the middle. Okay. Wingles can carry, finisher Lucius, puck carrier, or distributor Wingles. Distributor, what about Lundin? Let's do Lundin. Power play 1. Days finisher will be Mel. Puck carrier McKenna. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. There we go. Let's go with that. Well, 2 games in and things are already dicey. Injury-wise. We've won the first 2, so no big deal there. Our team is good. We know that Wallstrom scores right off the hop. Good stuff. Mel scores. Power play goal. Good stuff. That was worth the change. Two goals in 2 minutes. I'll take it. Any time of the day. Alright, let's continue. Mel puts in another one. Second period. I guess we wait for Garlock to come back before we decide to do anything serious. Alright, well, Quebec gets one back. Our backup is starting. Interesting. I think I'm gonna switch out, well, I don't know if Mankari has to go through waivers. I should have checked that while we were in the off-season. Well, it's a risk, I guess. We'll just do it. Overtime? Quebec is pelting us with shots. Shootout? Quebec wins in a shootout. Unfortunate. Bell 2 goals. I don't know if it's Beichel? I don't know. 1 and 1, and then Wallstrom with 1. Alright. I mean, Raycroft played okay, but I think I want Mankari in there. If we lose him to waivers, such is life, I guess. We'll compare them. If there's no distinguishable difference, then we'll just leave it. Raycroft, 79. Backup goalie, elite. Exact. He played well. Snack is snack. Mankari we don't know yet. Minor league starter? I mean, maybe we just leave Raycroft in. Very similar. I mean, Mankari did win a Stanley Cup with us. I think we do it. I like Mankari. Hopefully we don't lose anybody. Worked out. Okay. Best NHL lines just to switch the goalie. Goodness. There we go. Okay. Best lines for Brantford. Oh, this goaltender looks good. All right. Okay. Let's get a bit of time in. See what goes on. Anything of importance. We'll go right down to the Leafs. We got the Leafs Ottawa in a row there, so we'll go down to them. This is a second round pick. And a 6th round pick. Do they have a 2nd round pick? They do. It's worth much more than this. Can we get a 2nd and let's try a 4th. Don't know if it'll work. Oh, okay. We upgrade like a 6th. Can we just get a 2nd and a 6th for them? Would they just do the 2nd? Sweeten the pot a bit. Could do like a late 3rd. And then we'll take a 4th and a 6th. Sweeten the deal a bit, okay. 5th and a 6th, 6th and a 7th. 5th and a 6th. Might be able to get the 6 and 7. Just the 6th? Okay, that's good. Basically to upgrade our... Oh, get a high 2nd, basically. Vancouver is probably not going to be good. Alright, Garlock is back. Not Garlic, Garlock. How's Lucius doing on the 2nd line? Not very good. Now the 2nd line has not been clicking. Weller's doing okay. We're only 5 games in, so it's not that crazy. Alright. Let's get this settled. Okay. Let's go with that for now. We're gonna get to that Toronto game and then we'll take a look. New Year's at 2. Ooh. Very decline. That did not look good. I mean, we're winning games. 8-1 over Florida. That feels good. I mean, injuries are going to happen. I know this. We really need to figure out our defense, though. It's not great. Our top 4 is usually pretty good, but the bottom 3 are not good. Not good. I mean, our bottom pairing isn't playing bad. I mean, we're winning. It's hard to argue with winning. Alright, Lundin is back. Okay. Houghton's out. How does our fourth line look? Again, not great. Our depth is dicey. We'll put Stenberg. I think we'll put Stenberg here. You know what? Let's do a check here. Now that we've had some time in, let's see if there's anybody in the A that's in a little better shape. Then we can maybe do some changes here. I think we can get Schneider and Parsons up. Just to up our minimums here a little bit. Over these two. Those are defensemen. Our defense situation is not good. Okay, hold on. Even Wood, I think, is a better choice than what we got going here. So we'll... Zach Jones is costing us $1 million. That's the scary part there. We could bury that, though. We can bury Nordstrom. I think we bury these two. I don't know about Person, though. How's Persons doing? Did he play? Has he played much? No, he hasn't played. Does he fit well on the fourth? He fits on the third. I think we'll do that. Alright. We'll put Parsons on the third line for now. And I think we'll put Wood in. There we go. Okay. Switch those two. We need to do something with our depth. But I don't know if this is the time. I think it might be closer to the deadline, kind of like we did last year. Acquire a bunch of like expiring contracts kind of thing, rental players. That also depends what we do with Lundin. I mean, there's a case also. There's a case also to just not do all those moves and then see what we can do. Okay, Lucius is fired up now. Five goals, 6 assists. He's starting to do some work. I mean, Mel's having a time. We definitely need some depth. We'll put Schneider in. I'm gonna switch Prince and Schneider. There we go, okay. At least Lucius is heating up a bit. I still think... Well, Weller is doing fantastic. I still think he's punching above his weight a little bit. He does play well in the second line. Let's go back and take a look around once we hit the Toronto game. Taking a bit to get there. Okay. Who we got? McIntyre is back. Okay. We want to get Houghton back in. Okay. McIntyre is almost good. Let's do Houghton in. For now. Switch those two. I think Parsons will play fine on the fourth line. Jokin has 8 goals? What? What's happening? What's going on? Oh, so confused. Is Jokin a center? Yeah, but Stenberg can take faceoffs, right? Yeah. Schneider can also he's okay at faceoffs. McIntyre's not totally good yet, so we'll see. Hard to take Jokin out if he's got 8 goals. Goodness. Okay, we're at Toronto. Let's take a look. I mean, we're first in the division. So it's kind of hard to be like, let's make major moves when you're winning. But the thing is will this lineup win a cup? And do we carry forward to next year with this situation and see what happens? Because we could make it work. I don't know. Alright. Jensen's an 81. He's pretty dang good. They also have Moran. Kind of interesting. Playmaker, line 3. Not what I'm looking for. Goodness, Owen Power. That's Buffalo. Hold on. Boston. They don't want to deal Pasta now. That's rough. What is Pasta? He's an 84. What about Ekblad? What does Ekblad look like? Still top 4D. Doesn't fit on our coach's scheme though. That's interesting. They have Guy Thibault. Also kind of interesting. He's in the A though. Okay. What do I think about this? Before they wanted to trade Ekblad and Pasta, which would have been advantageous. Now they don't seem to want to. The thing is like, is Jensen... Ekblad is not a decent enough replacement at this point for Lundin. Because I would say Ekblad is a very good 5'6". He's no longer a 3'4". If we look at defense, the other problem is for $6 million, like they'd have to take salary on basically both of them, and that's quite a bit. Buffalo's defense is disgusting. $9.9 is a little steep for an 85. Bowen Byram's making 12.29. Goodness. Interesting. Connor Whitmore on Columbus. I don't know what's going on in Edmonton there, but it's scary. That's us. Man, Quinn Hughes is 36 years old at this point. There's Jensen. Is that Condre Miller? It is. Making 8.4, he's 35 years old. I mean, I'd love to get Jensen in on our 5'6", but then we need a 3'4". What was Nemec? We looked at Nemec. I don't know, it's like whatever they got going on with the stats are kind of weird. And people are paying like 81, 82 defensemen like $6 million. It seems nuts. I'm wondering if they just declined or something. I don't know. There's Lilia, 8.7. Maybe Haru. I don't think he's an 89. Gilbert looks okay, but I don't know. Kinda maybe, I don't know. I like Jensen too. The thing is, I think Jensen is a good idea. The only thing is we need somebody to move up into the 3-4 with Jensen, right? Jensen's not going to play 3-4. Jensen's going to play 5-6 to start and then move up. So if we get somebody temporary this season, then we can sort of replace Lundin a little bit. That's kind of what I'm thinking. That's why I liked Ekblad, but I think he's falling, so I don't know. I mean, we could just try it and see how he does. But we have to pay to take some of his contract. That's the other part of it. Oof. Evan Bouchard could work if it wasn't 10 mil. All defensive pairings. Vancouver's bad, though. They might be selling off at the deadline. We might be looking closer to the deadline to do all this stuff. Because, like, I don't know. I don't know if I can make it work right now. The thing is if I make it work too late and the team gets all discombobulated because I'm trading high-end players without winning a bunch of games, then we could be in more trouble. Power play goal by Mel. Lucius scores one. There's also an argument this season to go with what we have and just upgrade the bottom. Oh, we make our choices, right? Lucius scores again, Baron scores. Like, if Lucius gets pumped up to like an 86, 87 just because he's playing well, then we might be okay on the second line. We might not need Pasta. Because Lucius seems to be playing better on the second than he played on the third. We're up 5-1 on the Leafs going into the third. I don't know, I'm two minds of the subject because, like, if we mess too much with it and then things just sort of go garbage, then we're in trouble. But also we have obviously the problem that we could lose a big player at the end of the year, but we always have that issue. And we're sort of in where our window is like open right now. So there's arguments there, right? Well, 7-1 over the Leafs, 41 shots, goodness. Obviously we had no problem with what happened with their team. Hattie by Lucius, 4 assists for Weller. Our second line is clicking. I don't know. Maybe we leave it as it is. Maybe we don't need Pasta, like. Weller has 26 points, goodness. Alright, I'm gonna take a look at the third line here for a sec. Looks like Jill can calm down. Those two haven't really done anything. We'll put Parsons there. Actually, I'm gonna put Prince back in because he's a sniper. Oh, sorry, Schneider. Schneider on face-off, 81. Stenberg. 87. Okay, we'll leave those. Like, Lucius is staying at 83. Okay, he's got 8 goals, 6 assists. I don't think that's moved much in the last, like, few games or so. So the argument's back on. I don't know. The argument is there, either way. I'm kind of apt to make the changes sooner rather than later, though. If I do. Because of that fact, I don't want to upset the team too much. like too late in the season. Anderson puts one in. 1-0 Ottawa after 1. I don't know. Stützle puts one in. Robbins puts one in. Robbins puts another one in. Little power play for us. McKenna gets one back. Carter Hart is our goaltender. Goodness. Okay. Oh, not my favorite game by us, that's for sure. Mel gets one back, 5-2. Alright. Let's get a little more time in. Let's go with 1 week, and then I can see where the play on Columbus is. And let's go to Pittsburgh here. Eight 0 win over Nashville. Sorry, Jensen. Sorry, not sorry. I'll take the win. Okay. Man, Ottawa's not good either. Oh, I guess that was just a garbage game, really. That's all it was. Okay. Let's take a look around again. Columbus it was. I want to check out Columbus. Oh, they got T-Bone. Was it Whitmore? I think it was Whitmore. Are we still being scouted? 83 overall. All defensive pairings. Did we not figure out the X factors? That matters. I mean, T-Bone fits, but it's the same problem. And Patrick Laine is making money. Boston. Still don't want to sell on pasta. Ekblad's -9. But Boston could be bad. I don't know. What's Boston like? Boston is really bad. See, that's the other thing is I know Boston at some point is going to sell off here. Let's give it a little more time. We'll go up to Quebec here. Stenberg's out. We'll put Schneider in the middle. The Prince can go in. Okay. I think Lucius is stalled. He had a hot start, but I think he stalled. Yeah, that's the problem. I think Pasta is still strong for this year, but yeah, Ekblad could be Could be going down. Lundin is out. Which one of you plays better on the second? Justin Barron does. I'll put Zach Jones in. We definitely need to fix our defense, like our depth. Okay. We're still winning. That's not the problem. All right. But we can win with Lundin out of the lineup, so not overly broken up about that. Okay. I think I'll decline, thank you. Okay. Let's see where Boston is at. I am still interested in pasta at a discount. Discounted pasta for sure. Did we ever figure out if this guy has... Okay, he does. Okay. So I'm interested in that. Boston. Still not selling pasta. They're selling kidneys. Kidney's kind of interesting. Okay. Okay, hold on. Nashville. Okay. They just don't... They don't want to... There's no, like, easy trade there. So let's go talk to Nashville the manual way. Oh, did I miss him? I did. Oh yeah. Reds, there we go. Okay. That's almost like a 1-to-1. But we're only saving 6 million against the cap this season, right? So that's basically pasta. And I don't really think we're going to get much in the way of extras here. It's basically a 1-for-1. Like, I don't even think we can get, like, a third and a fourth. Like, I don't think that's happening. So the question is do we do that? Do we give up? But, I mean, we can win without Lundin. So do you do that? You basically downgrade, and then try and get a 3/4 that's like a sufficient amount. But we're not saving a ton of cap here. You would do it? Okay. All right. Let's see how it goes. Value's a bit low. Okay, maybe we get the third with it. Okay. All right. Let's do this for the moment. Where's my player? If he got sent down to junior or something, I mean, I don't know what to say. I don't think he would have. There he is. Okay, good. Woo! Okay, easy switch. We'll just do that, actually. Gets called up. Thank you. Okay. Edit lines. Okay. Let's do that for now. I might actually try that for a bit. We may have to do this. Yeah, I don't even think it's, like, enough. Okay, almost there. There we go. Just a sec. I want to see skaters matching block. Salary. This may have to happen here. Baron's been okay. I mean, I'm okay with him. Zach Jones has been okay. But Zach Jones is discardable. We can do that one, Talixin. Okay. Gives us a bit of a base. I mean, Kozlov would do it, but I think I want to save that. I want to keep that bullet in the chamber. Let's try a third. And a third. Might be able to do it with one less third. I doubt that. But let's try it. Needs to be more. Okay, let's try that extra third from next year. Woefully insufficient. Okay, it's not meeting their expectations. They're not keen on the amount of salary we want them to retain. That means we need to pay them more. I don't really want to trade these two if I don't have to. Although, I think Vancouver's second will be close to our first. So, we did include our first. We can always trade down our first. More apt to give away like a bunch of thirds. But I don't know if it's gonna work. Let's try those. Those are a little more high value thirds. Still not gonna work. They probably want the first. Can I get like a second back? They don't have a second next year. More thirds. I don't know. That's tough. I mean, Kozlov is the obvious choice here. We chose him at the end of the first round. Like, he's going to be a stud. But do we want to bother with that? I guess we could try the second. It's a pretty good second. It could be close to our first. That's the interesting thing, is like if we do the first, then I think they'll do it. We could try and get a second back or something for next year. But that may not do it. Or just a bunch of thirds. Or a bunch of picks, really. I don't know, what do you think? You think it's worth it? Not really? Okay. Their defense is... Ekblad's still rated as a top 4, so he's not totally useless. He just has a low overall by comparison. I guess we can wait on that one. We can see if Pasta comes up as something they want to trade. Now, I do want to get another defenseman. Possible. I like Whitmore. Let's see what they want for Whitmore. Lucius had 2/3, McIntyre in 2/3, Houghton in 2/3, Robichaud in 2/3, Parsons in 2/3. Houghton, and if we traded Houghton and we actually get cap space back. How's Houghton doing though? Houghton's doing pretty good. And fits well on the third line, so I don't know if that's the play. I would like to send back some salary. Take a look at defense for a sec. They would take Zach Jones. I think we do that. What was Zach Jones' salary? I think we send Zach Jones. Part of that. Did that do it? I don't think it will. Because, like, what's the value on Houghton? Because I think actually Robichaud could come up. And I think Zilkin kind of stalled. Actually, you know what we can do? Let's do this. Columbus would have more than 45 skaters. Goodness. Well, do you have a defenseman that I could take that's, you know, deep? Done. Nice. Troy Paul fits. Okay, we'll do Troy Paul. 1.3. That defeats the purpose. He fits all defensive pairings, though. He might be a little better. Alright, well, that might work. I don't know, what do you think of that? We might be able to just ditch Paul and Jones, I don't know. I think Paul's a little better than Jones for like 100,000 more. Let's do it. Okay, let's try. Isn't sufficient at all. Well, I have about 3 billion third-round picks, so throw the Oilers in there, I guess. I don't know. Oh wait, that's a fourth. Okay. We can do the Leafs, I guess. I don't know. Apparently 3 third-round picks is not enough of them. Think about this. What about my 3 highest value third-round picks? Far off. My second 2 years from now doesn't have much greater value than these two. Okay, you know what we'll do? Just a sec. Let's try this. Whitmore. And Paul. I think I like the deal for just Whitmore better. Parsons, Robichaud. What's Robichaud's value? Shows up here. Ujilkin. Left fly? Not sufficient at all. I don't feel like it's that far off. Will this make the difference? The 6th round pick? It did? Okay, whatever. Alright, have some magic beans. Defenseman. Okay, so we're looking at Hunwick, Garlock, Jensen, Wingles, Whitmore, and probably Wood, and Barron. I think that's who we're looking at. Zach Jones and Nordstrom. Zach Jones, can we just get anything for him? Does anybody want to trade a pick? Anybody. Anybody. Any kind of pick. Anything. No. Well, okay. Which of these randos has the most promise? Top 9 forward? Look at it. Less money anyway. Save a few bucks against the cap. Okay, that's not good. Do. Will that work? Hopefully, I don't even know. Yeah, whatever. He gets buried. Okay, let's fix our lineup here. Robichaud gets called up. What are we doing for defense? Defense, we might have too many. We'll send Zach Jones down, I think. I think we're good with that. Alright. Edit lines. Best AHL. We're gonna try Jensen there, and we're gonna try Whitmore with Barron for now. What is Jensen though? Top 4D. All right, we're gonna try that for now. See how it goes. And we're gonna get Robichaud in here. Parsons. Schneider. We're gonna go with that for now. Okay. How is our cap situation doing? We have 2.3 left. There's always the idea... I mean, Lucius is doing okay. He's got 25 points in 33 games, so maybe we continue with that and see how it's going, but... And maybe we can see if we can get past, closer to the trade deadline. Alright. Let's, sim versus Quebec and see how our team does. Wallstrom puts one in. We'll have to rejig the power play and stuff, but Days puts one in. I think no matter... Depends how it goes. Like, Lucius is playing pretty good on the second line, but he's not growing. Not even stat-wise. First line is doing work. My goodness. 11 shots in the first period and 4 goals. Commissaric puts one in on Snack. Robichaud puts one in. Good stuff. Way to go, Robichaud. I kind of figured with Robichaud it's time to get him up and get him playing, because like if I'm continually not trading him, he needs to get a chance. Zari gets one in. 5-2. Alright. 5-2 victory over Quebec. Days 2-1, Mel 1-1, and then Zari with 1. 8 hits by Connor Zari. God. 8 hits. He was hitting everything that moved. Mark McLaughlin. Are those like for sure? 36 years old. The contract look like? $1 million for 2 years? For a sniper? Doesn't fit our scheme. He may retire. I don't know. could be useful. All right. Well, I'll leave it there for now, and I'm thinking, next week we'll try and get to the deadline, and in getting to the deadline, maybe we can figure it out with pasta. Or find another option. I mean, it's not our only option. He just fits incredibly well, and I think based on what we did last year, where we picked up a lot of, like, rental veteran players that were able to fit in and contribute, I want to see if I can do that, like, maybe not as much as we did, because we got, like, 3 or 4 players. But definitely want to see if we can get somebody who's going to be a difference maker on the power play, on the second line. Depends how Lucius is playing. If he's got like 25-30 goals by the trade deadline, then gosh, I give the guy a shot, you know? But we'll see. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for joining me. You have yourself a good one too, Al, and we'll talk to you later. Enjoy your weekend, folks. Talk to you soon.